A very good morning to all our viewers. You're watching the morning news on CNN News 18. I am Anjali Pandey here to take you through all the latest news and updates from in and around the world. We're starting off this bulletin with some breaking news that's coming in. Now, Shinde Sena leader has made a big claim on the manipulation by some MLAs for cabinet berth in Maharashtra. Shiv Sena MLA from Chief Minister Eknath Shinde's camp Bharatshet Gogawale has made startling claims about the arm-twisting tactics employed by some of the MLAs to become a minister. During a political event in Raigad on Thursday, Gogawale claimed how some MLAs resorted to emotional blackmail and threats to bag a cabinet berth. He also spoke about an instance where an MLA threatened that his wife would die by suicide if he didn't become a minister, while another warned that Narayan Rane will finish him off if he failed to become a minister. Yet another MLA threatened to resign immediately after the swearing-in ceremony. Now, these are the claims which are being made by Eknath Shinde camp leader Bharatshet Gogawale, who is saying that the MLAs are emotionally blackmailing to bag a cabinet berth. Now, let's listen in to what Gogawale had to say on this.
तर नारायण राणे मला संपून टाकतील. एक जण बोलला आम्हाला देत नाही ना, तुम्हाला मी 12 वाजता राजीनामा देतो. दुपारी 12 वाजता म्हणजे 9 लोकांचं मंत्रिमंडळाची शपथ झाली का 12 वाजता मी राजीनामा देतो.
CNN News 18's Yesha Kotak is joining us on this story. Yesha, so startling claims being made by Shinde Sena leader on the manipulation for cabinet berth.
Yes, in fact, this very statement that we see of Bharatshet Gogawale, he is an MLA with the Eknath Shinde faction, and in fact, he was among the first MLAs to have gone ahead with Eknath Shinde when the split really took place. Now, here on Wednesday, while addressing a gathering at Raigad, he made this startling revelation. He, in fact, said that of the MLAs, there was an MLA from Aurangabad who demanded the cabinet berth, stating that if he doesn't get one, then his wife would commit suicide. There was another MLA from Konkan region who said that if he was not made the minister, BJP leader, that is Narayan Rane, would finish him off. In fact, while stating this, Bharatshet Gogawale mentioned that it is because of such claims is where he asked Eknath Shinde, who was in a dilemma about giving the cabinet position in the first instance. And he said that he would be willing to stay away from the cabinet because there are other people who want the cabinet position. In fact, also while addressing the gathering, Bharatshet Gogawale said that he mentioned that there were some more people who had also said that they would resign if they were not made ministers. And while addressing all of these things, Bharatshet Gogawale himself had called up one of the MLAs from Aurangabad, pinpointing that there were two MLAs from Aurangabad of the total 5 MLAs, while in Raigad, which is the constituency where Bharatshet Gogawale represents, none of them were ministers. There was a negotiation that he said he tried to make, but considering that Eknath Shinde was in a dilemma, which is where he decided that he should stay out of the cabinet. Now, in fact, giving context to where this entire statement is coming from, let us understand that after the first cabinet expansion that took place in Maharashtra, there were several people from Eknath Shinde's faction who had in fact joined him earlier.
All right, Yesha, we are being joined by NCP's Clyde Craster on the story. Mr. Craster, very good morning to you. So, big claims are being made by Shinde Sena leader Bharatshet Gogawale, who is saying that emotional blackmailing is going on by MLAs to bag a cabinet berth. Your reaction to this?
Good morning to you too and the viewers. Well, this is something that has been happening for a while now. It has been on hushed tones. Now we are hearing it more clearly. All is not well in the Eknath Shinde camp. The ministers there are upset. The MLAs are upset. What is happening is people are coming into the government, joining the government, and they are demanding all these kind of cabinet berths, and within their ranks also. I mean, if I've read about it, people are, sort of blackmailing them with suicide, and they kind of things that will push them to give them a cabinet berth. So I think this is something that is very dangerous for a cabinet setup, because then anybody and everybody will start doing this and claiming to have cabinet berths, and at some point of time, this whole government will collapse. So all is not well. That's a clear sign.
So, Mr. Craster, do you think that this unease in the Shinde camp is due to Ajit Pawar joining hands with the government and his leaders taking oath as ministers?
Obviously, there is a group of people that has taken a big chance in life. They left their original Shiv Sena, and turned course, if I may say so, and joined BJP. There they were expecting to get some big post or ministerial berths. Then suddenly a new group comes in. 9 of them are sworn as ministers. So somewhere they are also going to feel the pinch that what was due to us is being given to somebody else. Let me tell you, this is just the Shinde camp. Wait and watch. In a few days to come, times to come, even the BJP cadre, the MLAs from the BJP who were originally there, will feel the pinch, and they'll say that we've been working hard for so many years. We've been, giving our all to the party. BJP suddenly brings in the Shinde camp. Then they go one step further, bring in the Ajit Pawar camp. And what is due to the original BJP hard-working grassroots workers is given away to somebody else who just joins in overnight. So this is just the beginning. It's not just the Shinde camp. It's not just Bharatshet Gogawale talking like this. Soon you'll find people from the BJP themselves talking, raising questions. And if today Bharatshet Gogawale says that somebody is blackmailing them to get ministerial berths, then tomorrow the BJP themselves will have their cadres blackmailing and wanting berths, or they will leave the party, they will say. So this is a sign which is dangerous. And in times to come, this is going to be sort of a dubious step towards, the government falling.
So you're saying that a massive drama is on the cards as far as the cabinet expansion is concerned in the state of Maharashtra?
Absolutely. I mean, this is just the beginning, like I said. Right now, it's opening up. It was all in hushed tones. Slowly and steadily, one MLA has spoken. Now, some others will speak. And in all, BJP cadre will start speaking now.
All right, Mr. Clyde Crasto, thank you for speaking to CNN News 18. We are being joined by Yasha Kotak, who is giving us all the details on the story. Yasha, so what can be expected next now after these startling claims being made by Bharatshet Gogawale on the manipulation apparently that is being done by the MLAs for cabinet berth?
So yes, in fact, like we heard Clyde Crasto speaking as well. Here we've seen that while the second cabinet expansion was expected to take place, there was this buzz that some of the ministers have in fact kept their their suits ready for the cabinet expansion, and which is where, considering that some of these Shiv Sena MLAs were expecting a berth while the second cabinet expansion took place, and all the ministerial positions were given to the NCP faction, that is those from the Ajit Pawar camp, and which is where we're seeing that there is, of course, some kind of an unease brewing among these Shiv Sena MLAs who had in fact earlier joined Eknath Shinde. All of these, of course, had expected they would be getting a ministerial position. But here, considering that most of these people have gotten ministerial berth only in the first expansion, and now they have to share their positions with the NCP MLAs from Ajit Pawar faction, which is where we see that there is an unease, and this could, in a larger sense, affect the Maharashtra politics as a whole, because what we see is that this triple engine government that we talk of, while there have been discussions of the ministerial berth being assigned to several of these Shiv Sena MLAs, they have not really been happy with it, which can, in the larger sense, affect the Maharashtra politics, and especially those who had joined with Eknath Shinde, the BJP government, and had expected a ministerial position. Yes.
So, Yasha, what are the challenges ahead for Eknath Shinde?
Yes, in fact, this was something that was discussed as soon as Ajit Pawar faction had joined the BJP government with Eknath Shinde, that is the Shiv Sena government. This was where there were clearly buzz that there have been MLAs who have not been happy with not getting a ministerial berth, and they would want to move out. Now here the challenge is to keep all these three parties together until the elections.